All right, one other thing from Jim Norton before we move on here. You just came in with the Village DVD, and you're just completely outraged.
He was livid when he came in. He's holding it up. He was speechless. He just holds it up so we can look at it, and he's just like, this.
You notice what time he came here, too? Like
Yeah.
5:20. We're like, what's wrong? You have a fever or something?
Been up all night.
But he walks in with the DVD just in his hand. It's
Yeah.
not even his bag or whatever. Well, he doesn't have any of that stuff. He just throws a coat on and comes in here. Why? Never mind. But he's holding the DVD, and he's just ranting and raving about it.
Yeah.
I bought
In a
this
bad way.
in Chicago, and I'm tempted to get on a plane and go get a refund. This
That bad.
piece of crap could be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I actually, at one point, thought that this M. Night Shyamalan, whatever, stupid,
Shamalama Ding
whatever,
Dong.
exactly, is awful. I thought this might be a comedy. I'm like, this can't be serious. The acting was atrocious. Atrocious. The story was atrocious. The Village. I would have liked this more if it was about Greenwich Village, and instead of red cloaks, they all wear chaps and drank out of each other's mules. Everything you've done.
Freshly bleached hair.
Yeah, starring Martini Steve.
Bunch of cozy creatures in the woods in the village. They're not monsters, they're bears. They just hug you if you cross the magic line.
Beware the sweet face.
It was not a horror film.
I thought the acting was good.
Now,
the acting was atrocious.
I thought
now, looking at the commercials for it, it was presented like some type of horror film
Yep.
in the same vein as what was the other movie you put out?
Sixth Sense. And,
Which was great.
No, Signs.
And
Yeah,
and Signs.
He put out Signs, so I was thinking it was going to be like that. I have not seen this movie.
Oh.
But don't worry, you could ruin it for me. I don't care.
I won't ruin it for you, but I'll tell you who will. Joaquin Phoenix, whose next film should be called Breakdancing in Front of the Viper. Awful.
You didn't like his acting when
It stunk.
when the retarded character in the film,
Adrian Brody?
stabbed him.
That was the only. No, I actually liked when he got stabbed. I didn't like the fact that he did live. The only part of the movie I liked is when Adrian Brody's face got slapped, because a retard being slapped is always amusing. Always amusing. Sigourney Weaver stunk.
Now you're saying the acting's horrible,
William Hurt.
but William Hurt's a great actor.
He was awful.
Sigourney Weaver is a very good actress.
Sure.
She is, yeah, I suppose so. She's gonna.
Star-studded cast, I might add.
It was amazing how
Didn't Brody win an Oscar?
he certainly did for the
penis.
the piano.
The pianist.
The pianist was the pianist.
Yeah, the
The
pianist.
pianist.
Who else? Who's the chick? Her last name is Howard. Something Howard.
Yeah.
Stop ripping me off, Robin.
Brianna.
She was atrocious.
Whatever. Yeah.
Really? So the acting horrific.
I thought it was as a goof. There's a clip here where this one woman is like thinking of proposing marriage to Joaquin Phoenix.
yeah.
And I thought like this was like meant to be a comedy. I'm like, this has to be ironic. She can't really be acting. So she gets up all the courage and she walks up to him. It's supposed to be like this 1800s setting.
Yeah.
And he's like he's sharpening a sword. And if you got the first clip, this is what she said. This is her like telling him that she loves him.
Good afternoon, Lucius. I wanted to tell you something. I love you, Lucius. I love you like the day is long. I love you more than the sun and the moon together. And if you feel the same way, then we should not hide it any longer. It's a gift, love is. We should be thankful. We should bellow it out with all the breath in our lungs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's the next scene after he like doesn't react. That's her crying. I just wanted that in there because that's how I felt watching this film. Do you realize that
Wow, that acting is really bad.
it's like listening to Blair's cousin Jerry do Shakespeare? It's horrible,
That's Bryce Dallas Howard,
Oh,
dude.
Ron's daughter.
That is Ron's daughter.
It is?
I'm like, it has
Yeah.
to be his daughter
Yeah, it
for
is
her to
Ron.
get acting work. She is atrocious.
Well, the reviewers I remember at the time thought she did a fantastic job with this movie.
It
really?
was
Yeah, that's what I'm. Just saying.
Now
Just
it's
saying.
not a horror movie by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, they
No.
definitely marketed it as a horror
Yes, they did.
flick. And when I saw it, when the credits started rolling, everyone's got really pissed off. People started throwing some of their refreshments, going, "That's it,
Really?
that's it,
One
that's
of
it?
those movies that
This is-
ends and you're like, oh
is
no, don't you
BS.
dare roll the credits.
Yeah, this is BS. That's it."
I also had Steve. Joaquin Phoenix has this thing he does. He's on the same success path as Jim Belushi, or name someone else who had a more gifted brother, kicked the bucket at a young age. And he does this thing where he whispers because he really is not a good actor. So to get emotion, he whispers, and that's his way of being passionate. Is he whispers, and it's enragingly bad. Because I don't know why actors somehow think that makes you seem passionate. It doesn't.
Really?
It makes you seem hoarse. It's awful. So I have a thing of him and Bryce. I think
Okay.
this is Bryce or the other dingbat.
This is Joaquin's monologue, I believe.
I love this Jimmy's review.
It's just him and her talking, and she says something, and he's passionate.
When we are married, will you dance with me? I find dancing very agreeable. Why can you not say what is in your head?
Why can you not stop saying what is in yours? Why must you lead when I want to lead? If I want to dance, I will ask you to dance. If I want to speak, I will open my mouth and speak. Everyone is forever begging me to speak further.
I would like to know why he goes like that. I would like to know why you're so
He
exasperated.
does do that in a lot of roles.
Here's
Now that-
why. He stinks. Oh, Joaquin. Anybody with a silent J in the beginning of their name
Joaquin.
is gonna stink.
Yeah.
That wasn't his thing, though.
Opie, how do you find your coffee? Is it good? It's very good. How many Splendas do you put in it? One. I can't believe it. One. And M. Night he really should be gutted for writing this dialogue. And she says to him, on our wedding night, will you dance with me? I find dancing to be agreeable. How do you go through a read-through with a bunch of actors and she says that and somebody doesn't throw hot coffee at her? How does that happen? I swear to God,
Because they're all agreeable in Hollywood.
I was teetering thinking that this might be some kind of an ironic parody of horrible acting. It was
Really?
atrocious. William Hurt is a good actor, and he stinks in it. Nobody was good. I didn't get any Sigourney stuff. Believe me, I
No.
can go back through it and have some later this week. She also was atrocious.
Now, what is it about the story that is so bad?
Well, what's happening in the film, and I won't give it away, is that it's a
I
village.
kind of like the idea.
Yeah.
That's
What?
We Part Company.
I have no idea what it's about.
It's people like it's like
It's
an
a-
1800s setting,
Right.
and they live in this little village, and they're walled off from the forest. They don't go into the forest, and the creatures, who apparently are acting coaches, don't come into their village. The creatures stay in the forest, and red is the bad color. Don't go to the forest. Don't go into the forest. Don't go into the forest or anywhere near the Golden Globes. So they stay in the village.
And of course, you're going to have that overachiever that has to go in the forest.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the bad part of the
So
movie.
far, nothing bad.
Yeah, but you
As
know
somebody
but,
that knows nothing about this.
But that's what I hate about Hollywood. You could, you watch these movies like, oh, let me guess, there's gonna be an overachiever that has to
Yeah.
push the limits of the
Right.
village and has to go see what's out there.
Well, because this is such an original concept, there is a council of elders, which was just such a conceptually brilliant thing for a film. And at one point, I don't want to give anything away. Joaquin Phoenix is stabbed by retard Adrian Brody. Stabs him when he finds out that Joaquin is going to, I hope I didn't spoil it for anyone, is going to marry the girl that he likes, who's blind, by the way. Not the one who said, I love you, we should shout it. Not that one,
No.
but the one who said, I would like to dance. Dancing is agreeable. I guess because you'll never drive, whore, because you're blind. She's the one who,
It's the 1800s.
yeah, that was a good point.
Well,
But
but it's not the 1800s, Anthony.
Whoops! Oh no! Oh Jesus!
Oh no.
You wrecked it.
Oh.
Wow. All right. Now that's kind of a cool twist.
Wait, it's not a cool twist.
No?
It stinks.
It's not?
There's one part where after the girl wants to go into the towns for the medicine.
I gotta recover from this.
Yeah,
That is a complete ruin of the movie.
they have to go into the town
Wow.
to get medicine for Joaquin, or
For
he's going to
Joaquin
die.
Phoenix is going to die.
Because, see, they're living like it's the 1800s.
Of course.
But his injury is such that there's medicine that they have to get from the town.
The town.
Yeah.
So she's preparing to go into the woods. The blind girl is going to walk through the woods to the
Because she's
town.
the best choice.
Are you kidding me?
And William Hurt gives a speech to the other elders because they're like, look, you're risking what we built here, this private thing, by sending her into the town where she may, run into Sanford Meisner. So this is exactly what's going on. And William Hurt, I took some of his monologue to the other elders.
The elders.
And this is his bit of overacting atrocity.
Right?
Who do you think will continue this place, this life? Do you plan to live forever? It is in them that our future lies. It is in Ivy and Lucius that this way of life will continue. Yes, I have risked. I hope I am always able to risk everything for the just and right cause.
Ooh, yeah.
That makes my skin crawl. And again, I can't blow the ending, but the fact is that the whole movie, you think it's the 1800s, and then she crosses a fence and sees a park ranger, and you do realize that they're living in modern times. And by the way, there are no creatures. They're just red suits that the elders keep. There's no creatures. It's
No
the
creatures.
elders have these red creature suits.
And every once in a while they throw them on just to scare.
And go into the woods and like come out of the
Well,
woods.
right, yes.
sometimes they come into the actual village.
Oh, yeah.
Scare them a little bit just to keep them under control.
The elders are
Hence
all...
religion and fear in society, everybody.
Yes.
Hence religion and fear in society.
He had a message. It certainly wasn't good film writing.
Hey, do the elders know about about what times they're living in? And
Oh
what's
yeah,
outside?
they were. Here's
So
the
the
thing.
elders know.
The elders were all crime victims in real life, so they decided to build this peaceful, crime-free
This perfect
place.
society.
Perfect society.
But what we learn is even a perfect society has a problem, and in this
Right.
case, it was the retard.
The
guy.
writing and the directing, yeah. So I hope any of you that went out to buy this DVD, I hope I ruined it for you. There's no creatures. There might be two scary moments,